We're Tyler and Todd, and we're traveling across the USA in our tiny home on wheels with our two dogs, Charlie and Eddie. Last week, we brought you to New Orleans for our first Mardi Gras. This week, we're bringing you along for our daily routine of what it's really like living in an RV. Cozy nights by the fire and realizing a long-time dream, calling a tropical island home. Come along.
I wanna run away with you. I don't really care where to. Just wanna be alone with you.
Good morning. Careful, it's really hot. So what's our plan for the day?
Well, for the last 3 days we've been trying to go kayaking, but the rain has been like rain for 5 minutes, then no rain for an hour, then rain for 5 minutes, so it's not
And like torrential rain sometimes.
Yeah, so it's not been very conducive to a positive kayaking experience.
Or any outdoor activities for that matter.
Yeah, but I've been kind of happy because Tyler thinks it's okay to take an inflatable kayak in like alligator territory, which I don't think it is, so.
Excuse me, you're being a little bit loud. No. We're not getting up yet.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start our day by going for some exercise.
You wanna do it?
I don't want to, but we need to.
Alright, let's go.
I'm ready.
You ready to go, buddy?
This is downward dog.
Going down in my lungs, 'cause you are the only one to give me butterflies in my tummy like you do. I need to love, yeah. I need to love, yeah. I need to love,
So we are just getting back from our run, and I'm so glad that we started the day like that. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, making a coffee?
Yeah, but I realized it might be a bit loud, so I just turned it off.
Oh, that's okay. You can make it. So yeah, we just getting back, and now we are going to. I think I might make some lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go for, if you really love me, you'd make some Caesar dressing. Right?
Okay, yeah,
'Cause
I'll do that.
That's what love is.
Yeah, you guys have been asking for it as well, so I will. Actually, I am gonna turn this off.
I told you it was noisy.
Okay, actually, first things first, I'm gonna run and go shower, then Caesar wraps. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're making your Caesar dressing now?
I am. So the recipe is super easy. We'll link it down below. Half a cup of hummus, 1 tablespoon of spicy brown mustard. So this is gonna sound kind of weird, but vegetarian bacon bits. It adds kind of like a meaty flavor. So next up is lemon rinds. Essentially, you're just gonna slice the skin off of half of a lemon. It just adds more of a zesty flavor. Next up, the lemon juice from 1 lemon. Next up, capers.
Just need a muscle.
Just needed the muscle to come in.
What are they?
Essentially, I don't know. And then I do 1 teaspoon of the actual brine, like the juice that it comes in.
I just googled where capers come from if you wanted to know.
Where do they come from?
Capers are actually the immature dark green flower buds of the caper bush, an ancient perennial native to the Mediterranean and some parts of Asia.
The more you know. Because this is a vegan Caesar, we're obviously not going to be using any sort of cheese, but we're going to be using nutritional yeast. So I just put 1 tablespoon. Depending on how much you like garlic, this is totally up to you. I've peeled and cut 5 cloves of garlic. It may seem like a lot of garlic, but Caesar is meant to be really garlicky. So just plop those in. Then I put about a tablespoon of black pepper in. It doesn't have to be exact. Throw in a little bit of salt. I put in about a teaspoon of smoked paprika, a pinch of chili flakes. So all of the ingredients that are in here right now kind of make up the base of the Caesar dressing. I do add some extra ingredients that make it more creamy. You don't have to add these, you could just add water if you'd like. But I like my Caesar a little creamy rather than a vinaigrette. So the first ingredient is veganase. So I add 1 tablespoon of veganase. Next up is olive oil. So I add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I've tried making it without olive oil before, just to save on calories. It's good, but it's definitely not as good as if you just go for the olive oil.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're having a Caesar salad. This isn't a healthy.
Yeah, it's not meant to be a very healthy salad dressing, so you may as well just kind of make it as good as you can. One last ingredient, I put a squirt of yellow mustard. I don't know if it actually makes that much of a difference, but I find it to be good. You're gonna put it into your food processor or your blender, and then you're gonna dilute it with almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, whatever you want to use. This makes it to be the texture of dressing that you want. Some people like really chunky dressing, other people like thin. We kind of like somewhere in the middle. The more of this though that you do use, the further your dressing will go, obviously. So that's totally up to you.
Oh, that looks good. That's good.
Caesar dressing is, when you make it yourself, is always better the day after or when it's been refrigerated for a while. Kind of all the flavors just blend together. So I'm gonna let this chill for a little bit, and then in about an hour, I'm gonna show you guys what we do with it.
So it's time to assemble the wraps. Looks good.
Yeah.
Good consistency.
Yeah.
It's okay that you spilt a little bit on the tablecloth.
Normally we put roasted chickpeas on top because they're really crunchy. It's kind of like croutons. But we don't have any of those. 2 nights ago, we made these vegan nuggets. So I'm repurposing them.
These ones right here are so good. They're Georgia style. They're so spicy.
Oh yeah, those might not be good in the wrap.
Oh,
beg
they're
to
gonna be
differ?
so good.
We can put them in if you want.
I do. I will. Actually, you will.
These, surprisingly, are 100% vegan as well. It's just the flavoring.
And 200% salt.
So the whole thing is like, not every meal needs to be healthy. I think there's a misconception that
Every meal needs to be healthy.
no, vegan is normally associated with like healthy food, and it is. It's good for you, in my opinion. I'm putting nutritional yeast on instead of Parmesan, by the way. Just gives it that like cheesy flavor. Anyway, yeah, vegan food doesn't always have to be healthy. It can be just as tasty and fatty and whatever as non-vegan food.
Walk us through how you do this.
So yeah, I don't know if you saw that, but I just kind of put everything in the center and then curl up the end over top. And then once I've done that, I pull everything in like this, then tuck this piece like under on top of itself, pull in the edges with my pinky of all the contents. You kind of just like fold it like a package, like you're wrapping a gift, I guess.
You can tell Tyler wraps gifts all the time.
And then you push it down and roll it on top of itself like that. I mean, I think that that's a pretty basic thing. Todd doesn't know how to do it, so if you're watching this and being like, did he really just spend 30 seconds showing me how to wrap a wrap? I did.
It was more so for me. And I think I still missed a few steps. You want me to try it?
If you want to try it, you go for it.
Yeah, I don't mind.
No. Like, squeeze it more with your hands.
What if we do burrito? And then it's open on one end. Oh, I ripped the wrap.
See, I'm telling you guys, it's an art form.
We're gonna fold this in. We're gonna flip it. And when you take a bite, go quick. Game open.
If I ever fell into really hard times, I would bottle that and sell it at craft fairs.
I'd probably sell my body.
So we're showered, we're fed. What now?
We are gonna drive 30 minutes to a pier that, if you go to the right side of it, dogs are allowed in the ocean. Because for some reason, Florida doesn't like to let dogs on the beach. The stuff that people bring into a pool is way worse than my dogs are gonna bring onto your beach, Florida. So, get it together.
This is my third shirt of the day. It's so humid here. I can't get over it, but that's the camera.
Are you ready, Eddie? Oh, I was born for this. Are we going to the beach? All right, let's see at the beach. As we're getting closer to the dog pier, it's getting stormier again.
Yeah, this Florida weather is really all over the place.
To be fair, it's their winter, so
Yeah.
we get snow and stuff.
Ooh. GPS doesn't say to take this way, but this way says scenic.
Scenic. Oh, welcome to Panama City Beach.
So we just got to Panama City Beach to bring the dogs to the only dog park that's like within an hour drive.
We're at this like little strip mall type thing. It's really cute.
Panama City Pier, that's what it was called.
Oh.
Ready to go check it out?
Yeah. Are you ready, boys?
You ready to go?
You ready, Eddie?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
When I'm feeling lost or running low, I sink into your love just like a stone. Even if I'm miles from you, I know wherever you are, I call home.
Verdict on letting the dogs in the water?
It's too rough.
It is.
I really want to let them in, but it's just too rough, and there's a rip current. There's no other dogs here. I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to take the risk.
Yeah, because then one of us is going to drown trying to save them, and then the other one's going to drown trying to save that person. It's just going to be a mess.
Yeah, but let's walk along the beach.
Okay. What were your thoughts on it?
It's beautiful, but the water is just, it's
Got a bit of sand in my mouth.
It's just too rough for them to swim, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it started raining, and you can tell like the sky, it's black. It's just gonna absolutely pour. So I think we got out just at the perfect time. So anyway, it was beautiful. I'm glad that we came. It was a fun thing. We looked at the forecast for the next couple days, and it's supposed to continue to rain. So we made the decision that we're actually gonna pack up the RV and continue down around the Panhandle and
Yeah.
go a little bit more around the Gulf to where it's better weather. Don't know where we're going now, but we'll bring you. So we got home from the beach a few hours ago, but we're gonna go to bed now because tomorrow we have to get up super early because we're driving to St. George Island. I'm super excited for it.
excited for it.
Oh, look at you guys.
Eddie's like, I just want to kiss somebody and get scratched and loved. Did you have fun at the beach even though you didn't get to go for a swim? Oh, the drive was worth it.
We'll take you tomorrow, I promise, buddy.
Yeah, we'll take you swimming even though Eddie doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah. We have a life jacket for him though, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
He did not pass that section of Golden Retriever School.
Are you ready for bed? Do you want to go to bed? All
Are
right.
you ready for bed?
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Is it moving day? Would you like to get...
moving day?
Oh, it's moving day!
Is it moving day?
Oh my god, I never thought this day would come. Oh god, open this door. Open this door. Open this door.
Do you want to go on the truck?
Dad's just getting the truck ready for you.
Here you go.
Bye, Poop. Bye, Poopies. Bye, dishwater.
While we watch it glow, singing our anthem as we give up our ghosts, as a new morning comes through the windows. We're riding on new lines, burning right through the pain, tearing past all the lies. You're wearing out my name, we wear our problems underneath our clothes like supermodels, like superheroes.
up, what we do is we use these 1-inch boards and we just put them underneath the 2 wheels. So I need to raise this side a little bit. And now we are level, as you can see.
So we just finished setting up as much as we actually need to right now. We just put out the slides, everything's leveled, got the electric connected. But now we're on our way to go bring the boys for a swim at the beach.
Because we've been promising them this for a long time. Hey boys.
It's a beautiful day, so it's kind of the perfect time to do it.
Plus, there's a beautiful lighthouse right where the public beach is, so I'm really excited to go check it out.
Yeah. And I made us the vegan Caesar wraps and some grapes for a little snack.
Pick us up.
Such a beautiful night. Look at this. What do you think, hun?
It's really beautiful. Some handsome. You're some handsome when you're being safe. Back this way, Charlie. Surprisingly, we dry off the same way. How you feeling?
Kind of tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
We had a busy day.
Alright, well, the boys are locked outside right now, in case you're wondering why they're not on the bed like they always are. They're stinky and they're full of sand, so they're not outside, they're just in the living room.
The ocean will do that to you.
I was thinking that since it's a beautiful night and we have firewood, that we could make a little fire.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, and I bought a cast iron skillet before we left on this road trip that we've yet to use. And the fire pit has this little grate that it'll sit on. Do you want to maybe cook something in it? Perfect! I was thinking we could make sausages, and I've already made a pasta salad to go with them.
Well...
Alright, let's go have a fire.
I'm getting the sense I don't have a lot of options in this.
Not really.
Alright, let's go.
I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. A sign of what matters to you.
So, we just finished eating, and not gonna lie, we forgot to film it. 1.
That's for the best.
Yeah, because 2, we were not very polite and we were starving, and it's better that there's no video evidence of how,
You have
like...
mustard on your chin.
Stop it. I don't.
I'm just joking. Before we close off this week's video, we do have something really exciting to share with you guys. We have made the decision to create a Patreon page. So if you've never heard of Patreon, essentially it's a platform for creators to share more of themselves, whether it's a live video every month, which we'll be doing, an invite-only Facebook page, which we'll be doing. What else are we doing on it?
There's like first to know when there's big changes or something exciting happening.
Behind the scenes clips of videos.
Extended clips when available from YouTube.
Our whole week is condensed into like a 20-minute video. There's so much that we have to share that we just can't on this platform. So Patreon's a really good outlet to do that. Plus, it will allow us to invest more into camera equipment, better licensing for music, just so many things. Like when we started this YouTube channel, it was with the goal to create as quality of content as we possibly could. And Patreon, I think, is gonna...
high of quality. Like English, hun. Let's try and use it.
Anyway, we're gonna put the link down below. If it's something that you think that you'd be interested in, please just check it out. And
We truly appreciate any support that you guys can give us. It means the world to us.
so, with that said, thank you for joining us in this week's video. We will see you on Sunday.
Bye!